My fiancé left me standing at the altar. Yesterday was supposed to be one of the most happiest days of my life, and it turned out to be the worst. My fiancé never showed up to the ceremony, leaving me at the altar. His friends and family tried to get a hold of him, but all calls went straight to voicemail. After waiting an hour for him, I told my guests that there wasn't going to be a wedding. I opened the reception hall and told them to enjoy the food and open bar. Even if there was no ceremony, I still wanted them to have a good time and enjoy the food and drinks. I tried to call him a couple of times, but after 3 more failed calls, I just stopped and told everyone else who were trying to get a hold of him to stop. He made it clear he didn't want anyone to get a hold of him, and I wasn't going to have them waste their time. I didn't cry. I wasn't going to cry. At least not in front of everyone. His mother came to me and apologized through tears. She told me how disappointed she was in him and that she was so sorry. I just shook my head and stuck with her the entire time. I didn't want her to cry and feel bad for something that wasn't her fault. The real MVPs were all my friends. They did their absolute best to keep things from being awkward and entertained everyone. They played music, danced, and one of them went as far as going back home to bring a projector and a game system for all the kids and teens to play against each other with. I was glad that the day was somewhat safe, but I still felt horrible. My would-be brother-in-law Ethan kept me from getting drunk when I really wanted to. He told me that it would be awkward if I did, so I did my best to keep everyone happy. After 11 p.m., I told everyone who bought gifts to take them and get their money back. A few of them refused and had me keep the gifts they got. So, now I'm back at the hotel and I'm alone. This morning I got a couple of missed calls from my fiancé and several messages that I haven't opened yet. I'm so angry at him. He humiliated me yesterday by not showing up when he could have told me he was getting cold feet. I had my friend message him that I want to be left alone and that if he showed up to the hotel room I was going to call my brothers to have him removed. So far he hasn't shown up, but I am getting phone calls from his friends, probably all wanting me to speak to him. I don't know if it's me being shallow or not, but now I'm rethinking our entire relationship and whether or not I see a future with him. I also have an extra plane ticket for our honeymoon, but since the fiancé isn't here, I decided to enjoy my little getaway vacation for myself. A couple of friends are coming with me, but not for another week since. To be honest, I want to invite Ethan because I've never traveled before. I know he's been to where I'm going and can show us around. My would-be mother-in-law thinks it's a good idea. Should I ask, or will it cause unnecessary drama?